Now, Philip, I want to bring you into the discussion at this point because, of course, all of these apps require putting some sensitive information really onto your mobile device. You're putting in your credit card or checking account details and also your CVV number. So what should we be careful about when using mobile payment solutions?
As a consumer, it's very important that you understand how this whole process works and that you don't do things that that's not good to do. Like, for example, different applications work in different ways. The credit card still gets stored somewhere. Now, if it's on your phone locally or remotely on a server, it has to be encrypted so that it can't be read in the clear, because then somebody else can just steal that from you. Now, as a consumer, it's very important to keep your phone up to date with the latest operating system. Keep your application up to date as well, because that if malware gets installed on your phone, they can actually maybe or potentially break the encryption and read your PIN on your puck. So as a consumer, I would just say, just be aware how it's working and then keep your phone up to date.
Harry, when it comes to Zapper, what are you doing to ensure that your users' sensitive information is kept private?
I think that Philip raises some very interesting points, and we do have those covered. So credit card information is stored on the device. It never leaves the device, and it's encrypted on the device. So in terms of security on the device, your credit card information is safe, it's secure, never leaves the device. We constantly do updates. We have developers working constantly on the product, looking at the security. So from a security perspective, the device is very safe.
Now, what happens if I lose my cell phone or it's stolen from me?
Good question. We have a PIN code for security, which the user enters onto the phone. So before you can use Zapper to pay for anything, you need to know the PIN code. Put the PIN code in and you can process your payment.
So just because you're holding my cell phone in your hand doesn't mean necessarily that you have access to my banking information.
100%. The credit card information is hashed out within the device, so you can't view the credit card information on the device. And as I said, the information never leaves the phone.
Right. Philip, a little bit earlier you mentioned that there is a slight threat of malware getting onto your device and potentially accessing your information. So as a user and somebody who is really fond of using mobile payment solutions, how can I keep myself safe?
Well, there's, like the normal things, don't visit sites that you don't know, don't click on links that look suspicious. Don't open attachments on your phone that from people that you don't know. Like the normal stuff. Just keep vigilant. That can cause a malware infection. It's the usual things. It's really nothing new. Just see your phone as a computer rather than just a phone, right? So because a smartphone is more like a PC than a phone. So once you get into that mindset, it might be easier to understand why, and maybe do the things that you don't do on your computer.
Philip, would the final word from you on security be that you treat your sensitive banking information or your sensitive card information like you always have?
Around the mobile banking system applications, just follow all the best practices. As a consumer, just be aware of exactly what the application does. Like I said, there's going to be probably loads of apps that you're going to use, and you're going to have your credit card over a wide spectrum of them. So and all of them they store the pins in different ways, or they do the security in different ways. So try as a user, try to be as aware as you can, and then don't try not to get your mobile device infected with malware.
Well, thank you very much for joining us today. It was certainly an interesting discussion, and would be very interested to have you back to speak about how Zapper is doing.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.
Thanks. Teresa.